Hello everyone, my name is Shonda and welcome to my channel, Black Girl Keto After Sleeve. Today I just want to give you a little bit of background about me and my personal journey. I have been overweight for a very long time. The last time I was a healthy weight, I was probably in the ninth grade. I was 135 pounds. By the time I graduated high school, I was 165 pounds. After I had my first baby, I was 195 pounds. After I had my second baby, I was 198 pounds. And at my largest, before I got my sleeve, I was 269 pounds. I lost weight with my sleeve. I had my sleeve in January of 2015. And I lost some weight before the procedure, and then I lost some weight after the procedure. I got down to about, I think my lowest weight was like 212 pounds, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And basically, after the sleeve, I did lose some weight, but the rest of the weight that I lost was basically diet and exercise. At that point in my life, I did not know anything about low carb. I did not know anything about keto. I did not know anything about how hormones affect the way that our bodies metabolize food and fat. I did not know any of those things. So I just did the things that I always did. I watched my calories. I've always known that I do better when I eat less carbohydrate. Okay. That is one thing I learned probably when I was about 30. I was doing Weight Watchers and I was tracking my points. And this is before we had phones with apps. So we were writing everything down. And I just noticed that on the weeks when I ate less starch, that I had better results. But that's all I knew. So I would try to keep those things down, so I would try to eat maybe 100, 150 grams of carbs a day. And I lost weight. I was also exercising. This t-shirt here, Z Fitness with Jackie. She does these Zumba classes. I did not wear this shirt on purpose, by the way. I did not. But she was doing these Zumba classes, and me and my sister would go and we would do the classes, 2 or 3 days a week. And the weight loss was slow. I ate a lot of salads. I ate a lot of lean protein. And I got down to about 207 pounds. And then I think the holidays had come up. And so my sister and I were like, hey, we're going to take a quick break for the holidays and then we'll come back at this in January. And I did well over the holidays. It didn't go crazy, everything in moderation. And I basically maintained my weight loss throughout the holiday season. I did not gain any weight. But then my marriage started to crumble. And everything just with the stress and not working out anymore and not watching what I ate and maybe consuming a little too much wine because I was going through some things, I started to gain weight. And then I started to yo-yo diet, right? I would go at it really, really hard. I would like really, really hard, working out and watching what I ate like super hard. And I'd lose 10, 15 pounds. And then I would lose that in like a month or 2 months. And then I would backslide and gain it back and gain it back more. And I kept going through that cycle. And my wake up call was like last year, right? Because this is 2021 and COVID came, right? And I was stuck at home. And my greatest concern with COVID was my son because he's asthmatic. So when I found out about this respiratory illness, my first concern was for him. Then as the science started to come out, it was like, no, the asthmatics are okay. The people who are struggling are people who are elderly, immunocompromised, and metabolically compromised. And when I say metabolically compromised, I mean diabetes, PCOS, obesity, high blood pressure. These are the people that are struggling. And that person is me. So I needed to be concerned. My weight loss, or lack thereof, my weight, my health made me a high risk for COVID. So I needed to make some changes. I had really blown up. I was about 245 at that point, something like that. This was September of 2020 when I decided I was finally going to do something. And I had done keto before. I found keto by accident. Back in, 2016, I felt like trash. I felt like pure trash. And I was talking to my boss at the time about it, and he told me about something called paleo. I had never heard of paleo. But I looked into it. It looked good. I saw paleo. I saw Whole30. And I was like, okay, well, let me try this paleo thing. And with paleo, basically you eat like what we think the caveman would have eaten. So you only eat natural foods. And then there's things that you don't eat, like you don't eat beans. Because apparently we didn't have legumes or they have anti-nutrients. I don't know this. I don't know. Because I didn't really study it too much. Okay. I looked into it. It looked good. It was a whole food diet, natural. Okay. Let's give it a shot. And I felt amazing. Like I felt amazing. I had so much more energy. I felt great. Okay. I was eating my overnight oats in the morning with my chia seeds and blueberries and my almond milk. And I felt great. But I gained weight. And I'm like, okay, I need something. I need something else. I need something else. And that's when I found keto for the first time. And I was like, oh, well, let me try this. I think day three, I cracked. The first day was fine. Second day, it was a little rough. But the third day, that keto flu really hit me. And I hadn't done enough research to really know how to get through that. And I remember I think I was at a Burlington coat factory. No, it's just Burlington now because they sell more than just coats. So it's just Burlington. I was at Burlington doing a little shopping, and I literally bought a snack from the register and started eating it because I just caved. So when I came at it again, I was a little bit more prepared. I had my electrolytes ready and I was able to get through it. And what I noticed when I ate that way, because one of the things that led me to keto, another thing that led me to keto is I Googled something because I noticed that I was hungry all the time. I was hungry all the time. Like I would eat and 30 minutes later I was hungry and I wanted to eat again. And I'm like, this is not normal. And I can't really be hungry. I literally just ate. So what is going on? And when I Googled it, what came up was metabolic syndrome. And then I started doing a little bit of reading about what metabolic syndrome was. I'm not going to talk about that in this video because that's for another day because we'd be here all day. I'm just trying to give you a little bit about where I came from and how I ended up here. So I looked at the symptoms and I'm like, this is me. And even though all of my blood work looks good from my doctor, this high blood pressure, I'm going to be diabetic. If I don't do something, I am going to be diabetic. And then I started looking at how do we get rid of this metabolic syndrome? What do we do about it? And that's how I got to keto. And I was like, okay. I had tried keto before. And that's the time when I told you about where I broke down at a Burlington and started eating snacks. But when I tried it again, I understood how important it was. And so I came at it a bit more and I did well. I did well. I lost some weight. I felt great, but I could not sustain it. I did not sustain it. And so when I decided to do keto again, I was like, we're just going to take it easy this time. Okay, we don't have to go hard. We don't have to do everything at once. Okay. We don't have to count calories and do this. And it's too much. Let's just focus on one thing at a time. And the one thing that I chose to focus on was the elimination of carbohydrate. I did not care how many calories I ate. I just kept the carbs low. So I ate whatever I wanted as long as I kept my daily carbs. I think I was doing net carbs of 25 grams. Other than that, I ate what I wanted. And I just continued to do that. And if I ate something that I wasn't supposed to eat, I just didn't let it derail me. I didn't let it get me down. I didn't focus on the scale. Did I weigh myself every week? Yes. But if the scale went up or if it didn't go down, I didn't beat myself up about it. I just kept going. And it was slow. My weight loss was slow. The last time, I'm about 200 now. I think I was like 199.6 or point 0.5 or something. That was my lowest weight. That was a few weeks ago, maybe a month. I think it was about a month ago. And I felt good, but I knew, because my body continues to fluctuate. Like I'm not going to stay at that one. Not right now. It's going to go back up. And it did. It went back up to like 202 and it'll go back, but I'm not stressing about it. It is what it is. Weight loss is not linear. Weight gain is not linear. You don't gain 5 pounds a month every month. So it's really unrealistic to expect to lose 5 pounds a month every month. Or it can be, unless you're really willing to work for it. Or if you are, if you're 800 pounds, then yeah, sure. Yes, you're going to lose that kind of weight, but not me. I'm 45. I've had a hysterectomy. I'm assuming perimenopausal right about now. And I like food. I like food. And what I realized for me is that I need balance. If I want an apple, I want to be able to eat that apple. Is that going to make my weight loss slower? Yes, it is. But it will also allow me to sustain the way that I'm eating for a longer time. Because I've been eating this way now since September of last year. Do I eat an apple every day? No. But sometimes I want an apple and I eat an apple. And sometimes I want Waffle House and I eat Waffle House. And I like red wine and I like chips sometimes. So yeah, my weight loss is going to be slower than other people's because I choose to keto in a different way. Some days I'm keto, some days I'm carnivore, some days I'm low carb. Okay, which means some days I eat less than 25 grams of carbs total. Some days I eat no carbs and I just eat meat and maybe avocado. And some days I eat chips or an apple and I might have up to 100 grams of carbs. So my weight loss has been slow, but it has been consistent, so it doesn't look like this. My weight loss looks like this, but it's still going down. I've got a long way to go. And I'm not working out. I need to work out. That's the missing link here. I need to start working out. I don't need to do anything heavy, just some walking, a little light aerobics. And yeah. So right now, this is where I am. This is December 2021. I've been doing this, like I said, since September of last year. And I'm kind of in a groove here, but I'm also in a rut. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. How do I ramp up this journey? How do I motivate myself to move more? How do I motivate myself to do something new, to shock my body so that I can get some more weight off. You know, I would ideally like to lose another 40 pounds. And if it takes me 2 years to do that, I'm okay with that because I'm improving my health. For me, this is not just about losing the weight. This is about improving my health. And I definitely, based upon my numbers, my metabolic panel from my blood work is better. And I want to continue to improve that so that I don't become diabetic and that I do eliminate, or not eliminate, but reduce my risk of certain cancers because of the lack of sugar in my diet. So these are things that I want to do. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get there. And that's kind of what this channel is about. The things that I read, the things that I find, the things that I discover that are going to help me get to that next level. And if you guys have any thoughts, if you have any opinions, if you have any suggestions, if there's anything you want me to talk about, you guys just let me know. At this point, I don't know how many videos I'm going to be dropping. I really don't. I don't know if I'm going to do daily videos. I don't know if I'm going to do bi-weekly video. I have no idea because I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with my own health at this point. So I don't know what I have to say because I don't know what I want to talk about. So I think I'm just going to start with the basics. What is metabolic syndrome and what can we do about it? The hormones that impact our ability to lose weight. Some of the beautiful resources that I like to look to here on this platform. I like Dr. Berg. I like Dr. Fung. I like Dr. Berry. I like Thomas DeLauer. And I'm finding new ones all the time. Dr. Rob Sivis. These are some that I like. So hopefully you guys will join me. Hopefully you'll enjoy my content. And in the future, I will not wear neon when I do videos because I did not realize how bright this was. So that's all for me for now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.